Hello fellow yarn lovers, welcome to Hobbii. Yes, I have flown all the way to Hamburg and we're going to have a look around this Hobbii shop. There's actually so much in here, like I legit have no idea what I'm going to buy. Welcome to Manchester Airport. It is currently, let me just get my watch. It is 11 minutes past 4 in the morning and we are boarding this flight to Hamburg because we're going to go visit quite a few wool shops. I do travel quite a lot to show you guys some wool, so let's go and have a look at Hobbii. Well, we have made it to the shopping centre, Hamburger Meal. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but we're going to find the Hobbii shop. So there's a TK Maxx here, which is cool. Never been to a German TK Maxx, so I might have a look later on. But yeah, we're going to have a look and see if we can find Hobbii. I've just spotted the wool from up the top there. So if we go down... Okay, I have been given the go-ahead to go and start the filming. Now, before we get into it properly, alas, a lot of people online always saying, oh, is this company legit? Is Hobbii legit? Yes, Hobbii is legit. It's usually like what it is. It's throughout Europe. And they've got a few shops in Denmark. We couldn't afford to go to Denmark. Hotels at this time of year? No. So we came to Hamburg. And I know there's definitely this shop in Hamburg. There's a shop that's kind of not in Hamburg. I'm just going to walk around here because it's kind of empty. There's a shop that's kind of outside of Hamburg. But yeah, this is just like, oh, look at this. This is really good. There's like so much stuff. It's amazing. I'm just like in my element. Anyway, so yeah, it is a legit company. If you're going to order from it, I am squishing things for you. Trying to do some good squish tests, letting you know how soft things are, how things feel, how they look in person. So yeah, let's get into it. Right, so I don't know if anybody here goes on to Hobbii Bingo, but I've seen this on Hobbii Bingo. So Portobello, this feels nice. So it's cotton and acrylic, and you know what? That is actually really nice. There's a lot of things in here that I've wanted to squish so badly. Look at these. I see these all the time. The cotton kings, all the cakes. So they've got all different colours. Wonderful. Right, I'm going to get some prices. Prices are in euros, okay? So €4 for this. These cotton kings, I think they're about 1,000 metres, 800 metres, and they are €19, which is probably 17, 16 quid. Oh, they've got some of the Christmas yarn down to £19.70. Love this. That's so nice. It's just acrylic. It's really nice. Horizon Christmas. We've got some of I Love This yarn. There's a lot of cottons here, €4.95. That's quite soft. You guys know how I feel about cotton, but if you were a person that likes working with cotton, that's very nice. It's pretty thin though, but yeah, very soft. We're not even in the shop yet. I'll give you a proper look in the shop in a minute. Cotton linen, which feels pretty nice. I do like that. By the way, I'm not going to go into all details of or like every single thing, or this video will be so long, but if you want to have a look on, they've got an app for Hobbii. Go on the app or go on the website and you can get all the details you need. Twisted Love. What nice colours. What's this? Anybody making jewellery? Mercerised cotton. That's pretty soft. All these different colours here. I'm just too excited to get inside. Other half just squeezing. What is that? Fantasy. Oh, that's nice. 100% acrylic. There's some more Horizon. Black Friday candy cake, limited edition. And then there's patterns. Piper shawl. Anyway, right, we're going in. So let's go in. We've got a whole wall of patterns when you come in with mega balls. Oh, and there's some Christmas yarn here. Let's have a look. What is this? Honey Bunny Christmas. Is there a price? There's not a price, but it probably is online. Wow, we love this yarn. Huge, 400 grams. There's probably prices inside. Be Your Own Star Crochet along, 55. Right, let's get straight into these cakes. We've got another mega acrylic here. It is €8.80, which is pretty freaking good. That's actually really cheap. Oh, look at this. That's amazing. Is it a Sultan cake? Let's have a look. Oh no, it's Cotton Kings. That's what I meant. Cotton cake, Sultan Deluxe. I knew it. I do go on Hobbii quite a lot. I stalk things. Other half loving this. Other half's actually been in here. How rude. He knows I like pink. I actually like that. That's really nice. These are €31. Not sure what it is in dollars. You can do your own Googling. But yeah, 800 meters, that is really soft. Much better than that bloody thin stuff I got on Temu. Much better. Oh, I like that. The ones off Temu. This is kind of like the one I got off Temu. These ones are, let's have a look. Cotton King is 100% cotton, 800 meters, but it's like not together. It's like different threads. But look at all these colours. How nice is that? So many colours. It's so pretty. We've got some paper stuff. Not very exciting. Paper stuff. Want to make some hats. Even down here, we've got all these lovely cakes. Oh, these look soft. Cascada. What's this? Oh my word. It's like squeezing a dream. Let's have a look at this. Wow. Look at that colourway. That's gorgeous. Cascada. I like that. What's this? Frutter. That is not as soft as that, but it's nice. Wow, look at this colour. Oh, that's nice. That just makes me want to eat it. That's nice. It's 100% cotton. Oh, no wonder it's not as soft as this. That is actually quite soft. I quite like that. That feels much better than that, Lily Sugar and Cream that I felt yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? I was at another wool festival. Pima Cotton. I quite like that. There's such nice colours. Anyway, Acacia. That's cool. Right, Friends Cotton Silk. I've wanted to feel this. It's soft. It's cottony, but it's pretty soft. Happy Place. Teal Yarn Crafts. Oh wow. Okay, right. So I've always wanted to squish this one as well. So many I've wanted to squish. So I will have a look at the makeup of this. So it's 50% cotton, 50% wool. That's actually really nice. If I was crocheting with that, I would be in a happy place. I like that. There's a lot of colours there. That's €11. If I'm not given prices, they probably will be on the screen. Like, so these were £7.70. The Cascada was £12 If I say pound, you know I mean euros. These are like £3.90. But yeah, happy place. That's nice. €11. Bit expensive, not gonna lie. Right, let's have a look. We've got more. So Hobbii Rainbow. So 8.4 quality. I want to have a look at the Friends stuff. But these are nice. €1.90. So that's really good value. That. And we've still got tons over here. What are these? Cotton 8.4, £2.15. Wow, are these all cotton 8.4? Oh, it's Friends. This is the Friends cotton. Yeah, it's cottony. It's soft. I won't lie. It is soft. I wouldn't work with cotton, but if you're in the market for cotton, that's quite soft. There's just tons and tons.
Bag of happiness.
A bag of happiness for my fluffy projects. €16 for these. I'm just walking along. So these are all like the cottons, like still tons and tons of cottons. They all kind of feel the same to me. I guess the Friends one was a bit softer than the Rainbow one, 8.6 quality. But yeah, what's this? Friends Cotton 8.8, so it's a bit thicker. So I guess like the higher the number, the thicker it is. Yeah. I wanted to feel that, and that was nice.
There's a price scanner over there.
A price scanner. Oh, if you find anything with no price on, there you go, you can get the price. Oh, buttons. I had no idea there was buttons in Hobbii. It's sparkly. I like that. There's actually loads of wool behind me as well, which I need to go and have a look at. So these are all the hooks. Look at this teensy little hooks. We've come just behind the hooks to the twister. This is Twister Solid. Look at all these colours. This is how it knits up. It's nice that. It doesn't have a lot. It's got a bit of stretch, but not tons. But it's I think it's 55 of cotton. I think is it 55 of cotton? 45 acrylic. I was right. And then it pairs with all of the cakes here. Oh, look at this. Isn't that so cool? Look at that colourway. It's gorgeous. It feels the same pretty much. Feel this. Feeling the same. £18, not pounds, €18 one. Down from 35 though. Twister Solid is 12. Let's have a look. 400 meters for these, so I'm guessing they're like double. And then we've got some bamboo. Let's have a look. Rainbow bamboo. That's pretty soft. Squishing. Pretty squishy. Not like the squishiest, but it's alright. Viscose and cotton. What is this? I haven't seen this before. I don't like the feel of that. What is this? Linen, bamboo and cotton. That's got a bit of a scratch factor to it. What's this? Olivine? I don't know what that is. Have a quick look. Linen. I've gone into all the natural fibres. I've started off, I think I'm saving the best till last. I can see some winter glow over there. We will get over there. Other half's just over here. What are these? These are kind of like ribbony things. Yeah, ribbon. Ribbon is €8.40. Tons of colours if you like your ribbon stuff. Now, what is this? Easy Care, €6.90. Merino wool. Wow, that feels nice. It's got a bit of a spring, but like not a cheap spring, if you know what I mean. It's springy because of like the woolness of it, not because of anything added. But yeah, so virgin wool. That's pretty nice. $6.90. There is a ton of colours. Look at all these, and then all of these, and then there's all of these. So it's an Easy Care Classic. I don't know the difference between the Classic, but that orange is giving. That's nice. Oh, there's a nice turquoise colour as well. Let's go along here. Oh, wow, that's lovely. Oh, Diablo. I've seen Diablo on Bingo loads. And it's really nice. Wow. Squish. 40% acrylic and 30% mohair and 30% polyamide. It is €6 per skein. We've got a nice jumper here as well. Which pattern is this? Gertrude Pullover Snowstorm Ivory. I'm guessing it's a pattern on the website. Look at these. Right, these are all Diablo. So that is just a ton of colour. There's some, oh, Diablo glitter. That is nice. Is it the same price? Oh, it's 20 cents more. $6.20 for Diablo glitter. That's really soft. Oh, is that Diablo knitted up? Bit see-through. Don't make trousers from it. That's a nice colour. Mohair Delight. I think they're changing some of the packaging. So like some like older ones have like different packaging. Mohair Delight. I think I prefer the Diablo to that. That kind of looks a bit thicker though. So there's Mohair Delight, Alpaca Blaze. That's nice. That's extremely light. This is the Mohair Delight knitted up. So obviously thicker because it's a thicker material. What's this? Just wool. It's just wool, Friends wool. So 100% wool. You know, it's got a scratch to it, but at the same time, it's actually really soft. That's really nice. There's some wool over there that I can see after this carnival. So carnival, one of my favourites. It's kind of a bit like Boho Spirit by Signet, but kind of not at the same time. So it's very similar, but it's not the same. 100% premium acrylic. Look at this colour. Wow, that's gorgeous. Oh, look at this one. Oh, you know when you see them online and they're just like so delicious. I can confirm that in real life they are also delicious. $9.20, so cost you a pretty penny, but it is nice. How much do you get on each ball? 240 metres per ball or per skein. And then I'm going to swing around. There's some Mohair Delight. Is it Mohair Delight? No, I think it was supposed to be Mohair Delight. But we've just got massive balls of wool blend. That's really nice. Daily Stitch. Made in Turkey. 80% acrylic and 20% wool. That's really nice. That's really soft. Anywho, I'm going to go over to here. And we've got Wool Power, 100% pure wool. It's kind of like a Rowan style. Happy Sheep. And that's it, knitted up. Oh, it's kind of like, I'm going to say rustic, knitted up. It's not the softest. It's a bit rustic, but I mean, it's okay. Is that Wool Power? Which is, oh yeah, it is this. It is this. It's quite tight stitching that. We have also got Grundle Classico, so made with merino superwash. What's this? Snowstorm. I'm not really a fan of that. It's very like springy, 100% wool. There are softer wools in here that you can get. We've got lots of if you're going to make bags. If you're going to make bags, there's all of this stuff here. Actually, you know what? I could use one of these just for my normal bag because the strapper's broke. So there's loads of stuff for making bags. We've got some little teddy patterns, baby blanket things. I've actually got this little chart here. So if you're making a hat and you've got a super fine or a fine wool, you would need this much. If you're making a jumper, like medium size, if you want like a lightweight or a medium weight, you would use this. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find this in their website and probably in English as well because I have no idea what this says. Anyway, right, let's have a look here. Baby Snuggles print. That's nice. It's €8. Honey Bunny Candy. I've wanted to squish this for the longest time. Oh my god, it's holding on. It's like, please don't take me with you. Honey Bunny Polyester Polyamide. That's nice. Squishy. I've got some baby snuggle. I'm just having to squish everything. So baby, wow, that is really soft. It's like velvety. So baby snuggle, it is €8. Lots of colours in baby snuggle. Honey bunny. It's going to squish the orange one. It's wonderful. It's nice. Amigurumi toys would be just wonderful, or even scrunchies would be nice in this. I'm just going to spin around to the back of me. Teether rings. Oh, this must be for when you're making like teensy baby things. Obviously, they've put it around the amigurumi. We don't need one of these for a couple of years, darling. It's not like the making baby things. I mean, unless you're teething and you need something for teething, no? Right, let's have a look around here. So there's this is supposed to be all the knitting needles. Oh my God, I've just seen Panettone. I always just see this on bingo and I'm like, please let me win. I think it is cottony. Let's have a look. Cotton, polyamide metallic fibre. And even though it's cotton, like it just looks like so good. Love that. Should I get some? I'm not sure. It's $5.90 per skein. I mean, you guys know what I'm like for sparkles anyway. What is this? This is, I think, glitter Deluxe. So you just kind of run it in with any project that you've got going. Pearly haze. Wow, that is really soft. Oh my word. That is probably the softest thing I've felt in here so far. Viscose and wool. That, honestly, if you're looking for something soft, that is what you want. That's so nice. Is it crocheted knitted up? Oh, that's Hobbii Metallico. We're going to find that in a minute because that's my favourite. Wait a second, here it is. Metallico. Other half actually brought me some back from this very shop about a year ago, I think. But I love Metallico. This is really, really soft. So it's not as soft as the Pearly Haze, but it's pretty much almost there. Look at that. Gorgeous. What's in it, you say? It is polyamide, acrylic and wool, and it's 50 grams per ball, and it is 115 meters. But I mean, you can just like check online. Look at that colour. That's wonderful. I love that. Oh my God, I've always wanted to see this one in person. It's so nice. I think the one in the house that I've got this one and I've got that one, and I'm going to include them in my bouquet. So, but this one is just giving like sea witch, and I love it. But yeah, this is my area. This is where I like to be. Anyway, right, we've got some thinner chenilles. Wow, that is very thin. What is this? Boheme Velvet Double. Is this it? Oh, wow, that would actually make such a nice jumper. $4.35. It's reduced a little bit. $4.35 in euros. You can make this little ducky from it. Not really sure. And a little, not sure, ducky pattern. And what's this? Cozy, cottony, and then there's some soft bamboo. So pretty soft. Very soft. Wow, that is, wow. Darling, you have to feel this. That is very soft.
Really soft.
Yeah, that's really soft. Quite thin though. Right, what have I got? What's this? Bubblegum. That is nice. That feels woolly. Lollipop. What a nice colour. This is wool and acrylic. It's quite nice. Look at all these colours. Wonderful. Oh, there's some, I think that's unicorn. I'll get to unicorn in a minute. I'm just going to go over here because I've spotted neon sock things. Silly Socks Disco. That's very soft. And do you know when some sock yarns have a bounce to it that makes it feel a bit cheap? This doesn't. That's very nice. 75 wool, 25 polyamide. What? Oh my God, I'm stuck. What's this? We've got some just normal sock wool. Daily Stitch, €5.60. There's some pretty cool ones up there as well. So there's some orangey, purpley. They're nice. Oh, this is cool. It's got like orange and pink running through it. Silly Socks Disco. €12 this, by the way. All these silly socks here, €12. What are these? Bonetta Vista Premium Acrylic. Oh, that's soft. That's nice. I like that. It's really soft. Premium acrylic. It's like a 4-ply. I'll just pop it back there. I like the colour with spots in it. That's really nice. Oh, look at these. Oh, this is a bit of me. What's this? Dolce Sock Wool. 75 wool, 25 polyamide. That's really nice. It's dots. It is €14 for that. Moving on from there, we've got Kind Feather Premium Acrylic. It's $8.50. Quite pricey for a premium acrylic, but I mean, it is really soft. That is That's very soft. It's gorgeous. We've got some Colorina. Seen this on Bingo. It's actually Bingo in a couple of hours, so I need to get to that hotel, get checked in and just chill out with Bingo because we've been up since 2 a.m. Oh, Colorina feels wonderful. 80% acrylic, 20% wool. Look at that colourway. Wow. Is it like a more earthy one? There's like an earthy one. Look at this. Sea Witch one. Fairy Princess one. There's a lot. There's actually, what's this one? Oh, that's just a different, no, hang on. I thought that was a different one. That's like a peacock. I like that. That's really nice. What colour is the peacock one? It's a 3-weight. It's colour 2. Honestly, like, go out and have a look because they might not have all of the colours here. They might have some more online. Oh, let me just, my old knees. A fluffy day with a cat on it. Oh, that's very nice. It's a little bit like the Stylecraft Grace, I think. 100% acrylic, and it's just like, it's kind of brushed. That's really soft. €7.30. Lots of different colours. Oh, sparkles. Mocktail. Have I seen this on Bingo? I want to say yes, but I'm not sure. That is, oh, I like that. It is $6.70 for this. It's really sparkly. Like if I just, oh, look at that. Wow. I don't know if this is picking up the sparkles, but that is just, that's a bit of me. It's kind of like the Azteca, but that's cattier. Kind of looks a little bit like that because it's underneath, but this, even that look. Oh, it's got gold sparkles. That's just wonderful. And then this one, right, I might come back for that. I think I will get something sparkly. Other half just showing this granny stitch shawl. I made one for my nana actually. I made it in I think it was a Stylecraft, but I can't remember. I actually want to make one of these. Woodstock Pake G. Anyway, there's a QR code. If you want to make this, if I can focus, there's a QR code to show the back. Yeah, you make pentagons. So a pentagon for the back, 2 more for the back, and then you have a pentagon for each boob. So if you're large chested, then you just need to make bigger pentagons. So I'm going to experiment with this pattern. If I can actually get it on the wall over there, I might get it. But these are saved on my Pinterest board. Anyway, right, so we have Tweed Delight, which is actually a lot softer than I was expecting. Oh, that's the neon flecky one. Where did I see that? I saw that somewhere the other day. I'm sure it was in Alpaca. I can't remember what brand it was. Check out my Manchester video if you want to see that one. I'm sure that's where it was. But Tweed Delight is made with acrylic, viscose and wool and feels lovely. Lots of different colours. And then we're going to move over to the unicorn. So I wanted to squish unicorn. There's a free unicorn and there's an unfree. Oh, that's nice. 75% merino wool. That is nice. Oh, that one feels really squishy. I like it. Unicorn solid. It's like just like normal sock makeup usually. And look at these. Wow. Unicorn. It's not solid, just normal unicorn. Oh, these colourways. €29 per skein. And then I think, is the solid this? Oh no, the unicorn solid. 15 per skein. So I'm guessing it's about 400 metres. Yeah, it's 400 metres. That's what you usually get on these. But look at all the knit pros. Other half's just admiring this. Do you want to buy me this? Made with love in India. I didn't know this was made in India. Anyway, right, we're going to go this way. What are those? Those are a bit of fun. Look, this whole area we've got here. This is amazing. We've got this whole area. Anyway, right, so Amigo. It's just the pure acrylic. It is pure acrylic, Amigo. Where's the price for Amigo? There's like, oh my God, there's so much of it. Wow, all these colours. Is this a whole wall of Amigo? I think it is. Ooh, I have a cardigan this colour. Oh, there we go. Amigo, €1.90. Is it 50 grams or is it 100 grams? It's 50 grams. So if you're going to have 100 grams of this, then you just need to double this basically. Is this still Amigo? Amigo XL. So this must be like the Aran weight. So Amigo XL I can see is €4.05. But there is just an absolute ton of it. They've even got the neon in the Aran weight one. It's knitted up here. Very neat. Wish I could knit that neat. Is it pearled on the back? It is. Wonderful. We've got some Amigo Chunky. This is nice. $7.90. Obviously, we have to have a squish. That is really soft. It's not just the fact that it's like squishy. It's the fact that it feels like soft to the touch. So that's nice. Nice winter scarf with that. I'm always into making scarves. Right, I'm going to come back around and I'm going to go and have a look at the Winter Glow before we move all the way down this wall. Oh, look, these are my favourites. So Winter Glow, I spotted it from over there. So it's like a woven style yarn. 51% wool, 49% acrylic. and there's just like loads of colours. That's just stunning. How much is on here? 200 grams, 700 meters. So if you want like a blanket scarf, it's 28 euros each. So blanket scarf might take a couple of these, but like there's a whole range of colours. There's some winter glow solid ones here, which are 12 euros. These are 51 wool, 49 acrylic, and these are, let's have a look, 350 meters approximately. So yeah, if you wanted like just a solid one, it is soft, by the way. It's very soft. I mean, you can feel the wool, but like it probably won't be that, it's not scratchy. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, wheel of alpaca. Oh, aren't they just beautiful? I love alpaca stuff. Look at this. Wow. Wheel of alpaca, 32 euros. It should be like 1,000-ish meters, I think. 940 meters. Yeah, you can actually, with these, I got one in a different brand, but obviously it's like so similar. You can make like a really good size shawl with these. And I made a shawl, and you guys have asked me for the pattern because I made it in the raspberry ripple shade that I got from the Discreet Unicorn, and I'm just making the same thing, and that tutorial will be coming soon. If you're watching this in the future, fingers crossed I got it out. But here we have got some Hobbii Horizon, which is anti-pilling. It's 10 euros and 10 cents. Wow, that is, I wasn't expecting that to be that soft when I picked it up, to be honest. That is gorgeous. Oh, look at that. That's such a nice colour. So premium anti-pilling acrylic. This is, let's have a look. 200 grams, 550 meters. So like for a nice blanket scarf, maybe 2 of those. So it cost you like 20 euros. We've got oh, this one must have come undone and it's just been spun back up. So that's a much better indication of kind of how the colours look when you crochet it or maybe knit it up. Look at this, isn't that just stunning? Oh my God. Those colours, it's really soft. Did I already say it's really soft? There's also like a salmony in blue. Anyway, moving on, pom-pom. Oh, that's it. That's not as soft as I was expecting. I mean, it's soft. Let's have a look. It is a 640. What's it made of? Cotton and alpaca. It's not as soft as it looks, but it's still pretty soft. I think I like this one, but it's nice. There's loads of colours. And then moving on, we have got, what's this? Is it Kids Silk? Let's have a look at it. No, it's not. I was just reading that. There's a thing there. Tea Time. I've seen this on Bingo. These are nice. It is, let's have a look. Is it 580 meters per skein? This is 12 euros per ball or per cake or whatever. And then we've got some upcycled alpaca blend, which is pretty soft. That's really nice. It's 13 euros, that one. I quite like that, actually. We're kind of moving on to some fluffies. I'm just going to get in when it's not as busy. But we've got some t-shirt yarns. And I'm going to just come back around into the middle because there's tons of these absolutely fuzz balls in the middle. Cloudy Delight. That is delightful. What's this made of? Acrylic polyamide, 240 meters. Is that 100 grams? Let's have a look at this. It is. It's 100 grams. All different colours. And then there's some more Happy Place. This is like a thicker, wow, that is really soft. A thicker Happy Place. This one can't be cotton, is it? No, alpaca, polyamide and wool. That's really soft. Oh my word, I love that. I don't have a price for this, so I'm not sure where the price is. The last Happy Place we saw was about 11 euros, and this one might be a bit more bougie, so it might be a bit more expensive. But there's loads of gorgeous colours for it. And there's some toy stuffing around here. Is there a price? All right, there we go. Full what? 680? I don't know if that's what was in here. I can't see a price. However, you can check out this online. You'll see what it is online. There's some more beautiful clouds here. And then I'm just going to get into the last bits. Okay, final bit. We are now onto the Friends Kid Silk, which is wonderful and soft. This is how it would knit up. And with like kid silks, I like to run them with something else just to give it like that extra bit of fuzz. So this is 11 euros each. I'm just going to pick up this gorgeous pink one because why not? It is 25 grams, 200 meters. I like to run these with other things. So I wouldn't like necessarily crochet it up or knit it up so that it's really fine like this. I would give something else a bit of like oomph. So if you had like, I don't know, like a cream or white Aran, you could give it a pop with like blues or with oranges. But there's loads of this. I think there's some Colorina. No, there's not, sorry. There's Dream Colour just underneath it, which, let's have a look. 100% wool. That's actually soft. We've got some extra fine merino. Let's have a look here. This one is €4 for extra fine merino. That's really nice. Is this 100 grams or is this 50? This is 50 grams, so just 100% merino. It's really nice that. We've got all the different colours. Wonderful, look at that. And that is pretty much the whole shop. There's a few extra mega balls. And then the last little bit, we've got some soft alpaca. Oh, wow. Can confirm that is extremely soft. That's really nice. €12. And then what's this? Is it Divina? Baby alpaca? That's nice as well. Oh, wow. That colour. This is €14. That is so freaking soft. Some alpaca silk. Didn't we already see this? Anyway, that's really nice. That is pretty stunning. I like that. Oh, what's this fuzzy at the bottom? It's like Viking yarn? Alpaca bris. That's really soft as well. Don't know if that's on the website because it doesn't have Hobbii written on it, but I'm guessing. This last little bin, Diablo Multi. Look how gorgeous that is. Love a bit of Diablo. It's made of a lot of things. So there's a lot of things in there. And it's just gorgeous. I don't know how much this is. It's not got a price on it, but I'm guessing it's not too expensive. Anyway, there's just like little extra bits, like a set of crochet hooks, €50. Other half's just like crying at the price. We've got some things that help you see what size your needles are. Some, I don't know, just bits and bobs, generic haberdashery bits and bobs. We've got the stuff that you put on the bottom of your socks that stops you slipping. And then there's some buttons, some project bags, and then there's some upcycled alpaca silk. I have to squish it. Upcycled alpaca soft. Alpaca squish. That's really soft. Baby alpaca and mulberry silk. €14. That's really soft. Anyway, I think that's pretty much. Is that pretty much the whole shop? I'm saying this is pretty much the whole shop. Bungee mini.
Just like a worm.
It's like a worm. Other half says it's like a worm. It's like a springy worm. Okay, that is pretty much it. Oh my god, there's a project bag with cats on. I don't know what that says, but something is €13. Just before we went out, I just wanted to see the neck lights. I am absolutely going to get one of these because other half is always saying about lights and stuff being on, so I'm going to get one of these maybe. I'm going to see how much they are. Yeah, sometimes these go down to £13 online. But yeah, we've got some scissors and bits and bobs. I'm trying not to film people. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I think I might treat myself to a mega ball because I want to make a couple of things and I want a massive ball of yarn to do it. But let me know, have you ever been to a Hobbii? Would you come here? Would you come shopping? I have just spotted this on my way out. I did not find any universe in the shop at all, and it is my absolute favourite. There was just this one ball of it. That's so pretty, but there was none of it. There's just a few mohair delight, etc. here, which, let me just squish. Yes, wonderful, would recommend. I couldn't find this anywhere. I did say that I want to make a tutorial of my favourite scarf that I've made tons of, and I've got the perfect colour palette, but you're going to see this back in the craft room. Oh my god, right, I have bought something from Hobbii. Look at it, there it is. So exciting. Right, we are off. We are going to go and chill because we only got to the hotel this morning to drop off luggage, but we need to go back to the hotel and just nap because we've been awake since 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to see you back in the craft room with this lot and we're going to get making a tutorial. And we are back in the craft room and I've still got my shoe chair here. You cover yourself up, be decent. Anyway, by the way, that's a tutorial on my channel. I'll link it down below. It's my mermaid hexagon cardigan. So you want to see what I bought. You've probably seen what I bought anyway, like the colours. So I'm going to grab that in this wonderful Hobbii bag, which is plastic. Never mind. So I'm going to say what I spent. So I spent a grand total of €56, which I have no idea what that is in pounds. Let me check that. I spent £48.01. So I will also show you what other Hobbii yarns that I have in my craft room anyway, because one of them is a project in progress, which is just, I do so much off camera. I do so many projects that I don't even show you. So I'll show you a couple anyway. Right, so it's all the same thing. It's all Friends Extra Fine Merino. And before I show you all the colours, let me show you the inspiration. So I'm just sad. I got myself a little like squared pad because I want to do, I love granny squares. I want to do some granny square projects. And this, I just started colouring this in on the pad and I was like, that's actually so good. So I want to make a scarf, which is kind of like inspired by this. So yeah, I have colouring pencils and it's just when I'm not crocheting and I want my hands to be busy, I'll just do stuff like this. So to be fair, I already have, it's a cardigan and it's kind of, I don't know where it is at the minute. It's not hanging up in the usual place. I think my sister wants to steal it. But you'll have seen in previous videos, maybe if I can get a picture of it, like a really crap picture, I'll put it here. So I already kind of do this arrangement of granny squares and it does look kind of random. I did also make my mother a blanket, which was all different, like random granny squares. And you can have a look on Pinterest for this kind of inspo. But it was like, I want to make like it's more than a scarf, like a blanket type of scarf, like just like a big fat one that was really soft out of like random granny squares. And my colours, I didn't exactly want my nan's dinner plate, which is like these kind of colours here. I wanted oranges in there. So I got, let's have a look, right, there's 2 of each one. So I'll tell you the shades. These were like €4 each. So £3.40 each. Let me get the dollars. $4.55. So a little bit less in pounds, a little bit more in dollars. I don't know, it's exchange rates. I don't deal in finance anymore. Right, so extra fine merino and these 2, which are gorgeous. I'll show you them all together in a minute. This is shade, colour 31. So it's like a dark orange. And then I'm going to hold them all up in a second. Excuse the rustling bag. And then I got shade 29, which is like this lighter orange shade. So they're nice. And then I got a few blues. So I got this turquoisey colour, which just really popped. This is colour 94, which is like a turquoisey. It's kind of like Stylecraft Aspen. But yeah, that's gorgeous. I mean, look how it pops with these. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I've got 3 more shades. I've got a white. No, have I got 3? I've got 4 more shades. My God, I went ham. This is colour 1, so it's just like a nice. It's not like white. It's like a creamy, like I don't know, like mayonnaise white. It's nice. So this one, and then I got 2 of shade 75, which is like an icy type of blue. So that's just gorgeous. Love it. And then I got colour 84, which is this one. It's looking a bit more like bright on the screen, but it's like a muted kind of blue. Gorgeous. And then I got last one, this kind of like not navy, like a royalish kind of blue, which is shade 85. So like I do have a project, a tutorial project in mind. So let me just try and get them all together to show you the palette. That's the blues and the white one. And then, oh my God, I was just putting things in the basket. Nobody stopped me. Yeah, so this is kind of my palette. Can I get them in an arrangement where they are not just going absolutely crazy? Right, can you see what I was going for? No. Hang on, let me get them all together. There. So, like those in granny squares, just like all higgledy-piggledy, crazy, just like random assignments, don't run away, just random colours everywhere. So just kind of inspired by this, although I don't think I have 7 colours on here, and some of my pencils are really close together, but you get what I'm going with. So yeah, it'll be kind of like a big thick blanket scarf. So since I bought 7 of these are, what is the length on you? 180 yards or 165 meters. So it's kind of like one of these is like one of these. I got these in Manchester. If you haven't seen my Manchester vlog, I went to central Manchester and I had a look in Abercarn, and there was another shop. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, go and check that out. This is where I got this. But this is 100 grams. This is like 200 and something meters. This is new actually. It's Emu Boutique. Where are you? Right, so 360 meters. So just kind of short of what this is, but you get my gist. So 2 of these is like 1 of these. So technically, I have 7 balls of yarn. So this should make quite the sizable granny square blanket, because there will be like length and, you know, width, etc. So big, huge, like sheet of a scarf, blankety, shawl, rectangular shawl. Is that what I'm doing? Probably. But yeah, so that's the idea. I also have another project which does not have the orange, which is like including my blues, which is cardigan-y of that kind of idea. It just, so many things to come out. I know I keep saying so many things. You're going to have to put up with a couple of weeks of no like vlogs of me going and buying the yarn. So you're going to have to just put up with a couple of ones where I'm just giving you updates on projects whilst I get the tutorials out, because I have filmed. I just need to edit lots of tutorials. My God, I'm so busy. But so this is what I bought. I didn't buy anything else in Hobbii. I had a project in mind. I didn't go ham, and I bought, well, I did go ham, but it's fine. I bought this. I wanted it. I needed it. I have a project. I've drawn the project, sort of, and that's that. So now you want to see, well, what do you actually already own from Hobbii? Well, I've bought a Hobbii mystery bag before, which was, it had that like reflective stuff in it. So when you take picture, what was it called? Hobbii something. Was it Reflect? Starlight, that's the one. I had some Hobbii Starlight, and I did use it to make a hat, and then I had loads of it, and then yeah, I just haven't used all of it, but I have Hobbii Starlight. I also have, so when I said other half had been to this Hobbii, he went to Hamburg in a conference because, you know, other half is a bougie job. So he went to a conference and he got me some Hobbii Metallico. So I don't remember if this one was in the shop or maybe it was a different shade. This is colour 18 in the Hobbii Metallico, but he did get me this last year. And I thought that he'd got me the white one, but he didn't. He got me this one and the black one. So yeah, that's just like, what colour is this? Colour 12. So I've got those two, and I've got quite a few of them. So for these ones, for the pink ones, I'm going to incorporate them into my bouquet with some of the other like flowers I'm going to make. You know, if you're new here, I'm getting married in August. I'm not making my dress because no, that's too much effort. But I will make my bouquet because one size fits all. So yeah, that's what I'm going to use in that for a few of the flowers. Also, if you know any good flower patterns, let me know in the comments, because I've got like, there's one which I've kind of got up there above my little Believe thing. One that I bought at the Knitting and Stitches show, and I need to kind of make it up. It's like a pattern and it's just like one kit, so I'm going to have a go at that. I might do that in a video shortly. But I need to know patterns for like specifically roses, because I love roses. They're my favourite flower. I did make a spray carnation. Somebody told me this is a carnation. So I made one of these, but I'm like, they're not wedding-y. So even though they're pretty, I might make some for my classroom. Like a bunch of those in my classroom would be so gorgeous. But yeah, so I have like a bag. He bought me a bag full of these. And then there was like, I think he got me 10 pink ones. And then like 4 black ones. So that's those ones. And then there's my absolute favourite yarn of all time from Hobbii, which is, it's the Universe Halloween XL. So it's like the DK weight. It's not the thinner weight. I think I've got some Christmas somewhere, but all my Christmas projects are like put away because I have a Granny Square Christmas present cardigan to make. And some people told me, just finish the tutorial and stick it up in February. It's fine. And I was like, that's a bit like, I don't know, I felt wrong because I didn't finish it in time for Christmas, so I didn't put it up, but it's ready to go, kind of, so I might put that up at the end of summer. Probably, like, I could actually put that up whilst we are away getting married, because I'm not going to be able to make videos for 3 weeks. Well, I am going to be filming whilst we're away getting married, but yeah, I could just put that up to come up in September. Yes, I'll do that. This is the Universe XL, blah, 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 which I just said. And I've made, it's right here, look at this gorgeous hat. Look at this. I made this hat with this. Isn't it just, oh, I love this hat so much. I'm going to put it on. I love this hat so much. I can't remember where I bought the pom-pom. I think it was Black Sheep Wools, but I can't remember. But yeah, this I did on my knitting machine, and I followed a tutorial for it. And I'll link the tutorial for this down below, because it's just, like, look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? It was so simple to make as well. So I think it's a Welsh lady. It was so long ago that I made this, but I'm pretty sure it was a Welsh lady. But her tutorial for this was just so easy to follow. It literally took, like, I'm going to say 45 minutes, because there's a few bits of stopping and starting because you have to do a bit of wrapping around your pegs. But honestly, like, I get so many compliments on this hat. I love it so much. With this, there is, like, for Hobbie's website, if you have not been on Hobbie's website, every time you find a yarn, you have, like, examples of what people have made with it. It's kind of like, it looks like Instagram, if I'm honest. And you would, like, say, oh, I'm going to go on to, like, Friends, Extra Fine Merino. So you would click on whatever yarn you want, and then you would, like, just scroll through all of the things for inspiration. They show you this on the Hobbii Bingo as well. If you've not seen Hobbii Bingo, in the UK, it's like every Monday at 4 p.m. What? There's no bingo today? Oh my God, how dare you? How dare you, Hobbii? So they always have like a bingo game, which is just like, I love it. And Stephen, we miss you. You need to come back. If you know, you know. I have never won yet, but I aspire to win one day. I will win Hobbii Bingo. So on those Instagram-y style things underneath the actual product, you get inspiration, so what people have already made. So when you click on Hobbii Universe or Universe XL, one of the two, there's actually a hexagon cardigan made with this. And it just looks stunning. Now, I did kind of start making just like a basic cardigan. I was just, I've got a tutorial on a striped cardigan, but if you don't stripe your yarn, you just get a basic crochet cardigan. So this is what it was doing when it's striping up. That would actually be such a nice scarf. A waffle. I've waffle stitched this before, but then I frogged it, but it was stunning in waffle stitch. But waffle stitch is a yarn eater. I'm going to pop this away safe because too many projects, so little time. But I think that's pretty much all the Hobbii yarn that I've got to show you. So there's like obviously this that I've bought, which I love. It's so soft. It's really nice. There's the Metallico, which I need to go on and order some white ones because I don't have. I thought I had the white one. I obviously asked him for pink and black, but I was so sure that there were some white ones, unless I've used them. Maybe I've used them. Never mind, I'll go back on and order some. What do you think about Hobbii? Would you go globe-trotting to go shopping at Hobbii? Do you think that Hobbii should open up other locations outside of Denmark and Germany? I don't think they have other locations outside Denmark and Germany, so Hobbii, like a UK one, would be very much appreciated. Also, Hobbii, if you want to collaborate, you know where to find me. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have stayed this long, thank you so much. If you are new here, then yes, it is always this chaotic, and we do always talk about loads of yarn and crochet and sometimes knitting and just other random things like this mug that I got in a charity shop for £1. Which ungrateful teacher has put this to a charity shop, honestly? Anyway, it's mine now. So that was Hobbii. Next week's video is going to be all of the other shops that we visited in Hamburg. I think there was there 5? Was there 6? Was there 7? I'm not sure, but there's a lot of German wool on there. So Lana Grossa, which we saw in the Amsterdam vlog, if you have not seen that, I will link it down below. It was so much fun. Lana Grossa is German, so there was a lot of shops that were selling it, and my word, they're so gorgeous. I did get some Lana Grossa. What else did I get? I got some Lang yarns. I got lots of stuff. Anyway, so that will be up next Tuesday. So if you're not subscribed already, get subscribed because there's going to be lots more yarn. There will be a flood of tutorials incoming. I just need to edit and stop buying yarn for a second and actually like edit them and, you know, get it all out there. So yeah, I would appreciate a subscribe, a like, a share, a comment, and just let me know what was your favourite yarn in there. What yarns have you worked with from Hobbii? Which yarns do you think that I should have got that I missed? Because there's a few when I was editing this footage and I was like, why didn't I buy that? This one in particular, yeah. Anyway, that's it from me. I've waffled on too long. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Bye!